Well, the latest Bay Area rent numbers are in, and they show a pattern. They also show just how challenging it is and expensive it is to make it here in the Bay. Our business and tech reporter Scott Budman joins us. We talk about where we live. We also talk about where we work. That has obviously a relationship here.
Yeah, it really is where we work that has a lot to do, Raj, with the rent and how often your employer wants you to come back into work.
1 day a week, 3 days a week, something like that.
Right, which means you have to live close to the office. And that's why we're seeing these latest rental numbers from Zumper. They just came out. Absolutely a pattern here. Mountain View seeing the biggest jump in the Bay Area monthly rent, up 13% since this time last year. Cupertino and Santa Clara were number 2 and 3. By the way, those cities, no coincidence here, home to Alphabet, Apple, and NVIDIA, all tech companies bringing people back to the office. And as that happens, those people want to live closer to where they work. That means rents go up. San Francisco, by the way, down about 3% in the last year. Oakland down by 9%. Not as many techies needing to go back to the office, Raj, in those spots.
Okay, well, we have Meta in Menlo Park. What about the Peninsula and even South City here in terms of rent numbers?
Peninsula is where we see the biggest growth. The South Bay, though, has seen some growth. San Jose up. We saw Santa Clara up, and we've seen Santa Clara County as a whole also rise. Most of the Bay Area is up. Some people are willing to commute to those companies, but it's specifically the Peninsula that's really seeing the big growth.
And East Bay, is there any indication that companies will start moving across the Bay, or right now is it still concentrated San Francisco to San Jose?
A little bit more in the housing prices. When you look at Alameda County, they're up.
Sure.
Rents for Oakland are down. Rents for Alameda, though, are up. So not really sure that that's specifically because of tech companies. But I think you're right. I think people are willing to move away and rent, at least for a while, if it means getting back to the office. And that's why, for at least 3 to 4 days a week, we're starting to see a lot more traffic during the commute hours.
Yeah, or just companies start to relocate and open office space in the East Bay as well.
Right.
Thank you, Scott.
You bet.